Coming up tonight on CTV, see which local bookstore is being turned into a sports bar. And later, how fracking was banned in the city of Fort Collins. But first, a look at the line that sold out tickets to the CSU basketball game. All that and more next on CTV.
Good evening and welcome to CTV on this Wednesday, February 20th. I'm Makenzie O'Keefe.
And I'm Wayne Stafford. We're joined now by sports reporter Ryan Greene.
Thank you, Wayne. CSU students braved the near-freezing temperatures on Wednesday morning to get their hands on the tickets to the CSU New Mexico men's basketball game coming up on Saturday. Some students camped out while others waited in a line that took up to an hour to get through. This line started at the McGraw Center on campus and curved all the way back to the intersection of Shields and Elizabeth. Tickets sold out within 3 hours and at around 11 a.m. Here's what one Chili Rams fan had to say.
Yeah, I had an awesome experience. I woke up at like 5, came over here. It was really cold at first, but I'm good now.
You know, Ryan, I gotta say, I can't believe, how dedicated our Rams fans are. They got up that early.
Yeah, well, he said he woke up at 5 a.m., but there were students, the first people in line actually were there since 11:30 last night waiting for these tickets.
That's
just
some
to be
dedication.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I would have gotten up, but
they sold out fast.
So.
Yeah, that's great.
Some of you may have visited the Rams bookstore over on Laurel and Mason once or twice. Soon, books and Colorado State merchandise won't be the only thing you'll be able to buy there. The bookstore's upper levels is going to be transformed into the Boot Restaurant, Bar, and Grill. Renovations are hoping to get started in a few months and may be finished by late summer. But have no fear. Even after the change, patrons will still be able to get all their discounted Ram gear. The lower level of the building will be the new home of the bookstore operations and will remain open during the renovations. Tune in next week for Tom Mullen's full story on the new bar.
Hydraulic fracking and all other gas and oil exportation activity has been given an initial okay to be banned within the Fort Collins city limits. With a flood of public support, Fort Collins City Council voted 5-2 in favor of the ban on Tuesday night.
Fracking has become a hot topic here in Fort Collins as 84,000 gallons of fracking fluid and oil burst out of a well for 30 hours in Windsor last week.
There's been quite a few spills at the wells, some of which have gone into streams.
The environmental impact and the health effects of hydraulic fracking were the most highly contested topics in the City Council chambers.
Fracking is really a suicidal technology in an arid state.
There's not a reason to ban fracking in the city of Fort Collins since there's only a very limited area that this is affected by right at the moment.
There still is inconclusive or no proof that fracking is a danger to the health and viability of this city.
Fracking is a process of using chemically treated water under pressure to cause underground bedrock to fracture so that natural resources can be extracted. These chemicals include things like naphthalene, a possible carcinogen, potassium chloride, sometimes used for lethal injection, and a toxic chemical known as turgitol NP4, and many others.
And they would drive up to a well site, and when they got out of the car, they smelled it, their eyes watered, they got a headache if they stayed there very long. I think the air pollutants is one of the most important parts of this, that you can't see it, but it has health impacts.
But that didn't stop Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper, as last week he drank a glass of fracking fluid produced by Halliburton Oilfield Services to prove his point of the safeties of fracking fluid. And so the fracking debate continues between the economic need to mine our natural resources and the health and environmental impacts that come from it.
The Fort Collins City Council is scheduled to give final consideration for the ban during its regular meeting on March 5th. Next on CTV, temperatures are dropping and snow is on the way. Ashley Wallinger is here with your weekly weather report.
And then a look at the prestigious honor that some computer science students recently won.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. But it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Another week, another chance for snow. A major winter storm is moving into our area overnight from the south. And while we may not be in the winter weather advisory area, we could still see a couple of inches out of this storm. Currently, the estimated temperature is at a chilly 27 degrees, and flakes are just beginning to fall here in northern Colorado. Taking a look across the state, the area that will see the most snow is the northern plains, extending down into northeastern Colorado Springs with 6 to 12 inches and possibly some freezing rain. The Denver metro area will get 3 to 7 inches, and the central mountains will get 5 to 10 inches. The snow will be ending across the Front Range early tomorrow morning, but another snow system is in the forecast for later in the weekend. We get back into the 40s and near 50 by Saturday ahead of the storm, but the temps will drop dramatically as the snow system moves in on Sunday. That snow will continue through Monday, but sunny skies and near normal temperatures will return to our area on Tuesday. Stay safe out there and bundle up if you have to drive or bike to early morning classes. Tomorrow for CTV Weather, I'm Ashley Wallinger. Now back to the desk.
CSU has grabbed another title, but this time it may not be something you've heard of. A student team of computer science majors received their first win at the National Computer Programming Contest Code Wars.
Team Meh was not expecting to win. In fact, they entered the contest last minute just for fun.
We were like, well, cool, hopefully we make it to the semifinals. And then we did, and we were 5th. And then we somehow made it to the finals. Like, what? Wasn't expecting that at all. And then watching the finals, that was really intense. And then got first, and we were all surprised.
But after beating 29 other universities, such as Princeton, they emerged victorious, showing off their computer skills.
Code Wars is a contest that required Team Meh to create an artificial intelligent agent to analyze and resolve problems through computer programming.
This year, it challenged students to create an algorithm, instructing a limo driver to pick up CEOs and take them to different companies in Windwateropolis, a virtual world.
You don't know what the problem's going to be at all, and then they tell you about it, and you only have 8 hours to complete it, and you're writing an AI for some form of game. In our case, it was an AI taxi service, and it's competing against everyone else's.
Hours of calculating and designing, Team Meh, a team of only seniors, succeeded in bringing home their first win for their first and last time.
Unfortunately, my entire team is graduating, so we won't be around to do it next year.
This win shows how CSU Computer Sciences Department really preps their students for the future. Reporting for CTV News, I'm Makenzie O'Keefe.
The CSU Computer Sciences program is hoping to continue this competition with future students after the success of Team Meh.
Coming up, CTV sports reporter Ryan Greene is back with a preview of tonight's men's basketball game against UNLV.
Now, let's be honest. The New Mexico game has pretty much been the talk of the town recently. Tickets for the public sold out last Friday. We showed you the diehard students braving freezing temps for tickets earlier. But we can't forget, the Rams are playing tonight at 8:15 against UNLV. Last time the Rams played the UNLV, the Rams won 66-61. But that game was at Moby. This game is at UNLV. And although the Rebels have lost 3 of their last 5 games, they are tough to beat at home. Of the last 35 home games played at the Thomas and Mack Center, the Rebels have won 33 of them. Hopefully this will not be a trap game for the Rams, especially with all the buzz around the New Mexico game. Now, I think the Rams are going to win tonight, meaning I don't believe it's going to be a trap game, meaning I'm going to go ahead and talk about the New Mexico game. I said on last week's show that the San Diego State game was probably the biggest game in CSU history. Well, it was until this weekend's game. Do you want proof? Well, the game sold out in record time. CSU is playing a team that is ranked higher than San Diego State, 16 in the nation, and this is the big point right here. If the Rams win Saturday, they have a great chance to end the season in first place in the Mountain West Conference, but they have a long way to go. This is the Mountain West, the toughest conference in the nation. There are no easy wins, so right now, the Rams just need to take it one game at a time. You know what? Let's check out what some of the other CSU sports are up to. With all this talk about the basketball team, I don't think the other teams are getting enough love. So let me break down a schedule of what's going on in all of the CSU sports. No shocker here, all the teams are playing somewhere other than Colorado, well, because it's still too cold here. You heard Ashley talking about the snow. So women's swimming started the Mountain West Championships today. Men's golf is playing in the John A. Burns Intercollegiate out in Hawaii, and I am very jealous of them right now. Women's softball is starting the Marinetter Classic tomorrow, and track and field will start the Mountain West Indoor Championship tomorrow as well. Good luck to all the Ram athletes. Coming up, Christian Zamora is here for a little Ram entertainment. Stay tuned to find out which celebrity is celebrating a birthday today. Spoiler alert, it's Christian.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you are really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov.
Welcome back, fellow Rams, Carnival Crew survivors, and all you other CTV viewers out there for another Ram Entertainment. The only one-stop collegiate entertainment news source you'll find here at CSU from a grown man in a very tight shirt. I'm your host, Christian Zamora, and here are tonight's top stories. Everyone's favorite giant-turned-reality star, Khloe Kardashian, got fired. Nope, not for making the other Kardashian sisters look prettier on their e-reality television show, but from Fox's X Factor. The New York Post broke the news on Monday that Khloe will no longer co-host the singing competition alongside Mario Lopez for the show's 3rd season. X Factor still has yet to confirm the news, but Ram Entertainment couldn't agree more with this decision. Watching Khloe Kar host last season with Mario was the most awkward pairing on television since AC Slater and Jesse Spano. Khloe shouldn't feel defeated after this decision, though. There's still hope. I mean, Brian Dunkelman left his co-host spot after the 1st season of American Idol, and he now does huge gigs like making appearances as a host on Family Feud Live in Las Vegas. Plus, with Britney's already confirmed departure from the show, I'm pretty sure no one's going to watch next season anyways. Hey, X Factor, if you're looking for a new host, I heard the Pope is recently unemployed. Well, folks, milk was put into a Cocoa Puff, and now another Hollywood baby who's already richer than you is on its way. Fergie and husband Josh Duhamel announced they were expecting their first child on Monday via Twitter with a picture and the hashtag, My Lovely Baby Bump. No word on how far along the Black Eyed Peas singer is, but we do know the child will grow up to never know how to correctly spell the word tasty. There's no E, Fergie. In the meantime, you can catch Josh having sex with another woman in the movie Safe Haven, in theaters now. Before we leave, I'd like to give a special shout out to one of Ram Entertainment's favorite celebs and my spirit animal, Rihanna. Your new fashion line may be more disastrous than your relationship with Chris Brown, but today, at 420, you turn 25. Happy birthday, Riri. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Make sure all you Rams tune in every Wednesday for the latest hard-hitting celebrity gossip. Until another Kardashian descends further into irrelevancy, I'm Christian Zamora for Ram Entertainment. Hope you enjoyed the ramen.
All right, thanks, Christian. Well, CSU students of all majors came out to demonstrate their own Harlem Shake on the plaza this Wednesday afternoon. As we mentioned, in the past week, the Harlem Shake is a trending style of dancing where one person begins to dance and everyone else joins in about halfway through the song. Thousands of these videos have been attempted across the country. Let's take a look at how the Rams shook things up.
Con los terroristas.
The Harlem Shake.
Oh, the Harlem Shake. You know, that was pretty good. But, you know, like all these trends, I think it's starting to die out.
I definitely agree. I don't know about you, but I think that the basketball at CSU game was way better, way more people, way more interesting.
Oh, yeah. They had, you know, Cam the Ram and Dinger was there. It was awesome. Yeah.
It sure was.
Well, you know, that's all the time we have for you tonight.
For more news updates, follow us on Facebook or Twitter at CTV11 or check out our website at ctv11.com.
Stay warm and have a great night, Rams.